Brad getting set to take on the Grand Rapids Griffins. First game out of the All-Star break, and while it's been a pretty regular question for me for guys see what they got up to over the break, very well aware of what you were up to over the All-Star break. So I guess we'll start out with the AHL All-Star Classic. What was your first All-Star experience like?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great, meeting a bunch of the guys that you compete against throughout the year, and some of the guys that play in other divisions. Had a couple buddies there that play in other divisions. It was nice to see them for the first time in a while, and just had fun.
It's kind of nice to see those guys outside of the regular competitive environment.
Yeah, for sure. Just to get to know them as people, not as hockey players. So it was fun.
Anybody in your division that you met with, oh, this guy's not too bad after seeing him on the ice and maybe not being a big fan?
Well, obviously, I've not donated anyone on the ice, but I played with Berggren, who plays for Grand Rapids, in the 3-on-3. We were going together a lot. Made some nice passes to me, so he's a good player.
Yeah, looking at that 3-on-3 challenge, seems like you and Kyle Capobianco were able to find some success. We were all hoping to see you rip up and down the ice, but what was it like playing that much 3-on-3 with all the skill out there?
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Obviously, some great plays being made, and some funny stuff going on too. So it was fun.
And then, was your family able to make it out for that to kind of share the experience with you?
Yeah, they were. It was awesome. So I haven't seen my mom for a while, so she made it out there, which was super nice, and I got to spend some time with them as well. So it was great.
Well, now back and getting ready for action here against the Griffins, and able to get into a skate yesterday with the full team. But how important is it to get off to a good start coming out of the break?
Yeah, it's really important. I think we kind of finished strong there before the break, so just to be able to keep that going will be huge.
Yeah, and looking at that game in Rockford, it seemed like you guys spent every last bit of what you had in the tank at the end of that road trip. So getting a bit of a break and then getting to resume this trek on the road, I mean, does that allow you to kind of refocus and look at the rest of this road trip?
Yeah, I think it's a good reset. Obviously, we had a lot of games before the break, so it was a nice little break, and I think everyone's energized and ready to get back at it now. So.
Last time you saw this Grand Rapids team, a couple of close games in Winnipeg, had some leads that got away from you. So how do you keep the wraps on this Grand Rapids team that's shown penchant for kind of getting back into games and fighting out in front?
Yeah, they came back on us a couple times in Winnipeg, so I think we owe them for that, and we're going to do everything we can to win these two games.
And getting a new addition from the big club in Axel Jonsson-Fjallby. What does he add to your lineup?
Yeah, obviously speed is the first thing. He's a really fast player, has a great shot. Plays a hard two-way game, so he'll definitely help us.
And I mean, one of your strengths over the last little bit has been your depth. It seems like every line's been able to contribute. So when you're able to add in another skilled player to that group, I mean, how much further does that push you along?
Yeah, it helps for sure. Obviously, it's been great. Every line's been contributing, been chipping in, and we're trying to keep that going. And to add Axe there is huge.